All right, I was listening to Mike Valenti, 97 Won a Ticket. I always don't get a chance to listen to the show. It's usually around this time I'm doing something. But he made a great point about Bob Quinn and how the Lions are in a no-win situation with Darius Slay. And he brought up the facts that they paid Damon Harrison over Darius Slay and gave him an extension, and now he's gone. And before that, they gave Quadre Diggs a 3-year extension and cut him 6 games into the season, I think it was, as a team captain. So let's talk a little bit about it. We're back. Motor City Sports Talk in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And like I said, man, Bob Quinn don't know what he's doing. And I think it's either Bob Quinn and Patricia not on the same page, and I think that could be a situation. It may be to the point that Bob Quinn know he fucked up bringing Patricia here, and I think he had a better rapport with Jim Caldwell, and I think he regretting coming in here and getting rid of Jim Caldwell because they invested in, I don't care what you say, they didn't have to pay Snacks nothing, and they could have just let him play the year out, and you would have probably got the same performance out of him. You know, you still probably would have won 3 games because when Matthew Stafford go down, you ain't winning nothing, all right? So if they didn't pay Damon Harrison, he still would have had to play eventually. But you paid him, and now you paying them $5 million in debt. You paying them $5 million, and you got $5 million in dead money. Quadre Diggs, he bumped head with Matt Patricia. He said that they tried to censor his voice in the locker room. All right. 6 games into the season, they say it's not working. Get rid of him. So, if Bob Quinn feel good enough to pay these dudes, and Matt Patricia giving the green light, then Matt Patricia fall out of favor with these dudes. It got to be Matt Patricia is really grinding down on players. That's what it's doing. He really wearing out his welcome here. And it's probably like Rick Carlisle, where I heard Steven Jackson, the old Spurs player, got All the Smoke podcast. He said, I never heard nobody say nothing about Rick Carlisle good or love playing for Rick Carlisle. The difference is Rick Carlisle was a winner. So you can stand playing with a Bill Belichick, a Rick Carlisle, a Larry Brown. You can stand playing with a hard ass as long as they win it. Well, Patricia, I truly think Patricia is wearing, I think he's wearing the players out. I think his personality is wearing down on the players. I just don't think Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia on the same page. I'm going to take what Valenti said a step further. I truly think Bob Quinn know he messed up bringing in Patricia. Because you don't pay these guys this money. And then when you trade a guy, you still owe him. You still count against the cap most of the time. There's still dead money there. You know? And I think Matt Patricia is truly wearing out his welcome in Detroit. I think he is. He wearing on the players. I think he wearing on Bob Quinn. Because he making Bob Quinn look bad. You know what I'm saying? He really is. He making Bob Quinn look real bad. Because Bob Quinn giving these dudes deals and they falling off. You know? He giving these dudes deals and you trading them, you moving them, you cutting them. Like, at the end of the day, you reward these guys with deals for doing what they supposed to do and for performing. Now, is it the Detroit tradition before Matt Patricia got here where you pay these guys to play or pay these guys to come to Detroit or you extend them and then they end up quitting on the team or they end up falling off or they quit up, I got my money, I don't really care? Absolutely. Golden Tate looked good the first couple of years. I think it was his 3rd year here. And people forget this. He went through a funk where he got benched in the Arizona Cardinal game. And he was quitting on the team and he was quitting on running interceptions down. And he went through the funk. When you losing like that, don't nothing feel good. Even when you in the funk and you down, even when you get a small victory, it don't feel like a victory. It don't feel like a big victory. It just feel like, when something gonna go wrong. When you playing in Detroit, every little injury hurt a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So that you can't blame on Patricia, with the Lions historically paying these dudes money to come here or stay here, and then they fall off, and then that's a Lion characteristic. It really is. But Bob Quinn had made a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He didn't roll with Tease Tabor. Rolled with him for a long time to a fault. And a lot of guys that he ended up bringing in, Jerry Davis don't fit the mold as a linebacker for Matt Patricia. So not only did he rebuild the team and try to build it into, what Austin and what Caldwell was trying to do. Now he has to rebuild and remold the team in Patricia's point of view. He brought in all Bob Quinn guys. I think only Stafford and the long snapper and a couple other guys, and Darius Slayer, Mayhew guys left. He turned over the roster, and a lot of that turnover was to accommodate Jim Caldwell in his system. Now he's turning over the franchise to accommodate Matt Patricia. And Patricia don't know, I truly don't think he knows what he wants to do. I think he's wearing on these players, man. But with Darius Slay, I agree with Valenti. It's a no-win situation. It's no-win. It's no-win. If you pay him, he fall off, get injured, get old. If you don't pay him, then it's like, oh man, we brought a Kuda in, or we brought a replacement in, and he don't fit the mold. We brought Byron in, he don't fit what we do, or he getting exposed here. He put himself in this position. If you knew 2 years ago that you didn't want Darius Slay, you should have traded him 2 years ago when he had 2 years on his contract. He loses value on the trade market. Let me let y'all know this. He loses value because he has to get an extension. So, all right, we're gonna trade Darius Slay to, let's just say, Houston. Houston probably would want to give you a late first. Let's just say they had a late first. They probably would say, okay, the market is late, but we got to pay him too. So we got to give him a new deal. So he loses value. So now a late first probably goes to a second, goes to a third. You never know. So at the end of the day, people talking about, oh, can we get a first for Darius Slay? The reason why Darius Slay value is dropping is not because he old or he a bum. He one of the top 6 or 7 corners in the league. Is dropping because that's a new team has to give him a new contract. Had they traded him last year with 2 years on the deal, then he would have had more value to himself. But once again, Bob Quinn is out of his truth. And let's not all forget, Bob Quinn ain't never did this before. Belichick is the coach. I'm putting it to you, he the lawyer, he the DA, he the jury, he the judge. He everything with New England. The one part of the Belichick tree that they haven't mimicked, they haven't taken away is Bill Belichick. Bill O'Brien, Charlie Weiss, Romeo Crennel, Josh McDaniels, Matt Patricia is being proven over and over again. And don't give me Bill O'Brien is successful. Get out of here. If it wasn't for Deshaun Watson, he wouldn't be nothing. But Bill Belichick is proven time and time again is the one integral part that they haven't taken away, him and Tom Brady, is him. And it's not going to work. The Patriot way is Belichick. It's not even a Patriot way. It's the Belichick way. It's the Belichick way. And Bob Quinn had never done this job before. He's never been a general manager. Okay? He's never done it before. So the Lions say, okay, Martin Mayhew Lewan never did the job before. Matt Millen never did the job before. So whenever Matt Millen got here, for 20 straight years now, they got 3 GMs. If you want to count Tom Lewan, and Mayhew is 2. Lewan handled the cap and Mayhew handled the personnel decisions. They have 3 regimes of GMs here that never did it before. So that's like taking your car to a mechanic that never worked on your Jaguar before. He just worked on domestic cars, you know what I'm saying? Ford, Chevy, General Motors, and Chrysler. And he fixed something on your car and it go broke again. You fix nothing and it ain't right again. You fix something and it ain't right again. You gonna keep taking it to the dude that don't specialize in foreign cars? No. You gonna take it to somebody that specialized in working on a Jaguar to get it right this time. That's it. You're gonna take it to somebody that specialized working on a Jaguar. So you're not going to keep, trying to the Lions. Let me tell you what the Lions need to do. All right, the Lions need to find somebody to consult Martha Ford. Don't trust the NFL to find you another GM. NFL found them. The job search NFL hired found them Bob Quinn. Bob Quinn never did it before. So let me give you some game. Rod Wood, Martha Ford, if you know what YouTube is, all right? All right, one, you should just hire me because I can do a better job than them, and you can make me a rich man. I can be more successful than them. But other than that, what you need to do is hire you an advisor. All right, Tom Gore's got that right to a certain extent. Tom Gore's had Ed Stefanowski. He is his basketball advisor. Okay, I think that's a great thing for them. The Lions, they need an advisor. They need an advisor like Tony Dungy. Not what Stefanowski doing, just being an advisor and also being a general manager. That advisor help you find a football general manager who done it before, and that's how you build it. Martha Ford needs somebody next to her to help her make football decisions. Maybe Dungy, Cowher, and they can still keep their TV job. Just somebody that that advises you and help you, because, they don't make an NFL, how to run an NFL business for dummies book. I don't think so. So that's what they need to do. But Bob Quinn is definitely out his truth. Him and Patricia out on the same page. I'll tell you that right now. That's evident. I don't know if Mike Valenti went into depth on that, but that's evident they not on the same page. But hey, appreciate everybody for checking in. Motor City Sports Talk. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. And other than that, man, let me know what you guys think about the whole video, Patricia, Slay, and Bob Quinn, and them not being on the same page. But just do it if you do. Is do it. Damn if you do, damn if you don't with Darius Slay at this point. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. We gone.